Konnichiwa. How's everyone doing tonight? Sound is good, that is good. I'm planning on playing a little bit of this game tonight. I might switch over to Minecraft or something like that later, because I know Dyer's been building that tunnel to spawn and my base, so I feel guilty and want to play Minecraft because of that. But we'll see, it depends on how I feel later on. I can load the save that we already have. In like a minute or two, the beginning ad is going to start up, which will be long, 3 minutes or whatever, so feel free to mute stream and stuff like that. We did start this level previously, so we've lit it up with torches. We've done some of the beginner stuff. I think we did all the way up to there, so I haven't done the 2 hallways or this extension, which is where the barrels were supposed to be. Oh, I didn't need to do that. This is an extra one of these. I don't know where I should put it. Kind of like decorating a little bit. The beginner ad is going to start in 20 seconds. It will be a huge 3-minute ad, so feel free to just tab out until it's over or to mute my stream and stuff. No reason that you need to go listen to that, but it's the only way to be pre-roll free. Also, hi Seer, how you doing? Hi Night Slayer. Like I said, pre-roll's about to, the beginner ad, you might have been hit by a pre-roll because it hasn't rolled the beginner one yet, but it's about to start. Panic trying to warn people. But hi Seer, hi Night Slayer, thank you for showing up so early. It's good to see you. No, I can't pick that up. But yeah, so I'll switch games later at night, but I want to finish this level that we started last night in here. Do I need to make more torches? I'm like torching up the whole map just because. I think this is one of the ones that had the monsters in it. Sashek 10, boop. I'm leaving behind footprints. I do need one of the water buckets from over there. Just gonna keep doing this until my footsteps stop. Okay, because I walked over that blood for a second. Okay, that beginner ad has started. Let me just post that to get rid of that. Are you playing video games, Seer, or what are you up to tonight? I thought that was like a knife, but it's just another one of the flares. Oh, Monster Hunter! I think Saimeki's playing that right now. I actually bought Monster Hunter on the spring sale for like $13. So one day I might play it. The world version. Oh, all that stuff is still there? Did we not get rid of it? I brought that stuff from your office area. Oh, you're just grinding? Dick Wilkes. Interesting name. I should throw that stuff out of the box. Okay, this is filled with the bullets. Or hopefully this stuff doesn't respawn like every time that I come in. Because you'd think I would have gotten rid of this stuff right away considering there's that thing there. So this stuff might respawn every single time because I brought it with me. But since I'm planning on finishing the level tonight, I might as well do it. These sniffer things look gross with the nose on them, that's why I didn't want them in the office anymore. And there's already a pair of gloves. The name of the MacGyver is quite smart. Because I would have just been basic and gone with something like the Dirt Ranger. There, got that. So there's that, there's that, there's that, there's that. And we're just storing this here for now. Ta-da. Completed! Not the level, but just that little thing. I feel like the legs are too big and that I should just... But I don't want this to hit anything. Nope, hit something. I'm not sure if this stuff can actually get dirty. That absolutely can, because we just saw it. Hi, Pandar. How are you doing tonight? Oh, you can actually kind of see his face. Hi there. Hello. Can I actually see your name there? I don't think so. We can see inside him. He's just red like ketchup. And now he's yellow like the sun. Whoosh. A little piece of meat, a little worm. And that got dirty fast. That's because it's the thick parts of the blood. I believe there's like dead monsters in here, if I remember properly. Whoa, 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 that almost broke that. Oh yeah, there is. And their blood is like black. Footprints. But not fresh prints. Tragic. I'm putting all these tiles near the center, or the start, because that's where they originally had some just laying there. And I was like, that looks fine to me. You can all just lay there together like one big happy metal family. This looks like ashes or something. Yep. You're just having trouble deciding stuff, you're about finished grinding for armor, then it's time to fight your favorite monster in the franchise, and you want to stream it, but you don't want to. You want to stream after all your regulars do, but you like hanging there. So for every time you do, you're too tired to stream. I think you should just go ahead and stream it. I mean, I know you said you want to be there for your regulars and stuff, but no one's going to care if you stream the same time as them. And even if you can't pay attention or something like that during that time, at least then you get it done, and you get to have fun with people or see if anybody shows up, etc. And then you can always go back to lurking later on. I vote you stream it. If that's what you do,
is legendary supreme.
You should do it.
Sasha is legendary supreme.
Aw,
Mods
yeah.
are legendary supreme. Nodders.
Aw, yeah, boyo. How are you doing tonight, Sleep? I hope you are well. Okay, that didn't actually spill. Thumbs up. I'm glad that I poured multiple things of these. There's like a little line there, but I don't know if it's just built in. I think it is. Yes, he's got like some tendril going off his back. And it goes around to his front, question mark? Is it like a giant umbilical cord? I think? Yeah, I accidentally hit a watering can. That's fine, this is fine. That stuff looks like it's dirty underneath there, but I can't do anything about it because it's like stained on. You bully Seer with positivity. Toxic positivity! I've heard that phrase actually thrown around a lot lately. It's like this whole tunnel's at a small angle, which makes it awkward putting stuff down in here. This is too big to go in the crate. Or I mean it could, but it would take up the whole crate. Eatus deletus. Run, Sarah! Run, he's gonna compliment you! Okay, that wasn't close enough to start doing footprints. And I assume I can't go through that gate. I'm guessing that's the end of the level. You just punch with this. Just stab, stab, stab. Holding it like a weapon. Hiya! Hiya! He's got a tendril coming out of his arm too. Fleeing after them, that does look like you're just chasing them down. I don't think I've seen two people use the flee emote in, like, succession before. Ominous. Oh no! They're all chasing one another! I mean, if that's what you enjoy, go wild. I think the flee is actually one of my top used emotes, so I can actually click it quite easily. It's an army! Also, hi baller, I hope you're doing well. I hope you ballin'. Because if you're not, then your name description is absolutely lying, and that is how dare you. Okay, I think that's all I can fit into this box. Got all those squishy noises. And I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to accidentally drop stuff all over. I'm passing by anyway, so I might as well keep getting water buckets because I know I'll need them. This can just go out of the way so I'm not walking over top of it. This one seems to spew up body parts more often than a lot of the other stuff. Actually, if I grab that body part, that looks like it's the last one. God dang it. I was going to say that's the last body part, and then I can probably get rid of that water. Everyone is in fact cool, and I'm passing it on. Hi ZBG, how are you doing tonight? Need to get any footprints I left behind. You're doing pretty alright, so you suppose you are balling? I am glad to hear it. I'm gonna get rid of this because I messed it up. You sleepy? Then go to bed. Or is it just not time yet, so you have to suffer the waking world like the rest of us? Got it before it made a mess. You just ate a pint of coffee ice cream? Ooh, lucky you. Nope, did not get that in time. This machine doesn't look like it's connected to pipes underground, and the machine's only so big and opens up completely when the water comes out, so I don't know how so many body parts come out of it. If sleep no Sasha, so it's not worth it. True, I did not think of that. It's a very forward thinking. But I'm kidding about that. If you are tired, you should sleep, regardless of missing Sasha streams. Sleep is for the weak, and I am a weak boy. There's both bullet casings and shotgun shells. It's like they had a whole party here. Have to be so pinpoint with that. I do like that you can break the flare by just cracking it against stuff. I actually didn't expect that. I can fight back, I swear to God. Don't you dare shoot. Shoot twice. What happened there? Mutants. Mutants got released or got loose in the sewers. I've only seen one document on this level so far. The previous one had like 5 different documents. But this one I've only seen the one that said something like cleaning up the mutants down here or something. I'm gonna make so many lights and light up the whole place. And then at the end of the level I can just get rid of them all. But I like knowing that the whole place can be seen. Saying that as a moat was what happened. Oh, okay. Fair, fair. I know I can't just clean up this stuff. And this is the end of the level this way. So I have to do this little hallway here, and then there's a slightly bigger section there, but I've done the rest of this area. Let's get a new light to take in there with me. I can make caution, wet signs. I can make the things to fill up the med kit, and then flares and lanterns. I wonder if there'll be different stuff on other levels. Did I step too close? It looks like I stepped too close. That little bit of blood is enough to get my feet wet. Or sticky, and then the footprints start spreading all around. More worms! Sasha, they're not worms. They totally are. They're not intestines? That's ridiculous. Why would there be intestines in a gory game? You can see the guy's corpse is over there, so those can't be intestines. I don't know why there's ash around. Okay, yeah, that's too filthy. It can't even clean my bin. I don't like that this is at the very start of the level. It should always be, like, in the center. And as annoying as it is, I do like that you can spill the water. Just another little thing to be conscious of. Worm. Also, it's weird that the organs and stuff have, like, unlimited blood. You can take just a single piece of meat and cover the whole weapon world in blood. I know we saw a bullet hole on the roof in the previous level, so we will have to check roof for things like that. I feel like, even though that's full, there's one. I was gonna say, even though that's full, I think there's 1 or 2 small parts that can fit in there. Or maybe not. Never mind. Don't fall out. Okay, good. It fell further in. Like I said, I need so many buckets of water, so every time I pass by, I grab one. The crates you need less of, though still a decent amount. So shiny. I'd like to think my organs are not so shiny, that my worms would be more dull. You literally just pushed me forward into where I'm making footprints. Rude. giving me more work for literally no reason. Hi, Leora. How are you doing tonight? Hydrate will do. Thank you kindly. The first hydrate of the night. Posture check worth it. Okay, I will sit up. Getting the biggest parts of blood, just so I don't track footsteps all over. Lurk, you're busy tonight, so you'll be extra lurky. That is fine. I appreciate you lurking, but I hope you take care of yourselves. Hope you have a good night and get all your work done. Nodders. They all wear the exact same outfit. These people look like they're cleaners too, for the sewer. And not like, what is it? Catboy ASMR, the best kind of Catboy ASMR. Cleaning up random corpses and worms that are on the ground. Sasha, we said they're not worms, they're intestines. 100% worms, 100%. Thank you for lurking, Seer. But hi Maria, how are you doing tonight? Would you like
Sashak 10 boop.
Sashak 10 boop to you too. Would you like to eat a worm, Maria? I will save one for you. Like, look at how shiny this one is. Delicious. Either about to sleep or play Terraria. I've only ever tried Terraria once. At the time I didn't like it, but I think that's because I played it for free on, like, console. I think maybe I'd like it more if I played it on PC, because the controls would be easier. I also know they've said like 4 times that it was the final update. They're like, oh, okay, this is the final update we're doing to the game. And then they end up adding more updates anyways. Used to play it a lot back on the 360, but you want to see all the stuff they added. Oh, fair, fair, fair. They do, like, every year seem to have another patch. Eduardo Debronovic. I actually kind of like that name, Eduardo. You kind of fit right about the final update thing, too. Yeah, even if I don't play it, it's so popular, so I end up hearing a lot of things about it. And I know I've watched my mod HD playing it before, once or twice. Because they've streamed it. Sometimes I don't see that boop emote getting used for like a month at a time. Other times, like tonight, it gets spammed. I like it though. I feel like I should just focus on the blood. Bucket the Gathering. I mean, I did gather them pretty well, I have to say. I've mentioned I grew up playing Magic the Gathering and I actually like it a lot, but I kind of don't like the power creep in the game. I tried playing it on PC and stopped within like a month because it was just crazy. The cards that people had, and with the alchemy system online, you can like save up your doubles or whatever for points, and then create a card, whatever card you want from the current ones. And so every person who played would have like 1 or 2 of the most OP legendaries. Do you think that's too dirty? Are you not able to move the mop bucket in this game? No, you absolutely can. Except it's limited. A, it's the water in it is limited, and B, it's a little hallway with angled floors, and so it spills over easily in there, annoyingly. Like, I can put it here, but I can't really move around it. And if I bump it, it'll knock it over. I can bring the crate like this in here once I've cleaned up all the blood, because the crate doesn't knock over very easily. Make another lantern. The other room was the other level was completely well lit. This one, not at all. Okay, no mutant on this side, just the corpses. Oh, and I'm dragging footsteps around. I didn't think like I stepped in it. Whoops, okay. Thank God that did not break. Because that's the thing that shoots like fire around when it breaks and makes the place super messy. I'm not sure if I have to knock it around a certain amount of times, or if I just have to knock it around hard enough for it to break. I feel like it's hard enough, and then if I just keep bumping it a little bit at a time, it won't care. Wow, all over the gate. So I just assume the person's trying to escape, but the door's like welded shut.
https://amp.noeermeme.com/memes/trollface.
Wait, what? I'm absolutely confused. Did it censor it in stream because it doesn't allow links or something like that? Because I couldn't even read it beforehand. But the TTS certainly thought it was okay and read it out loud. Hilarious. But I heard the troll face at the end. Maria causing trouble. Gasp. Not real trouble. Put a body part or two in here. And then the next one the next box I can just bring right in to pick up all the bullets. Oops. I think that flare will fit in there too. And the flare will turn on when I throw it in the incinerator. There wasn't many crates, but there's a ton of barrels to stack. The barrels stacking spot is in the last area though. I've already stacked the handful of crates I've seen just because there was so few I was like, might as well start on it. Rude. Wait, I just said I was going to pull that in. You can go above 100%, you get 100% completion for cleaning up everything and stacking everything, but then you can get above 100% completion if you're willing to do bonus paperwork, which I am not willing to do. The bonus paperwork is like, how many bullet casings did you find in the level? How many items did you incinerate in the incinerator? What is it? The little items that you get by every dead corpse that tell their name. Once you hand those in, it'll tell you like, okay, how did you think this person died? And then there's like 10 options. Mutilated by plants, cut in half, etc. God dang it. Oh well. At least these don't make a mess. This game sounds like it's just a job. It is. It's a janitorial job. Cleaning up gruesome situations. But I think it's nice just slowly making the place perfect. Just like Power Wash Simulator. So many items! I think it's specifically 20 items. So what's this say? Okay, I don't like it down here. It's dark, cold, and the smell. Hey, Hiyo, Buddha, the smell. Again, the pipes are broken and I have to fix them. Me always. It's not like I'm the only one who can do this, but I'm the only one who works. Something is in here. I'm sure I've seen eyes, heard the scratching. No, the eyes. Siempre los ojos me levantes. You talk to a guy that does this in real life, nobody could pay you enough to do the things they have to do. Yeah, I can only imagine. They warned us about stuff like that during driving training. Like, they talked about a situation with a car crash, and they made reference to, like, having to clean up a part of someone's brain or scrape it up because the person just got, like, run over. And yeah, I know jobs like that have to be done, and they probably get paid big bucks, but you'd think that would traumatize you so much. Training for what? It was a video for, what is it? Driver training. And they show like the scene of a car crash. Not like the actual graphic stuff, but they show the scene of the car crash and some guy talking about how bad it was, etc., etc. And I think they're just trying to scare you into paying more attention on the road, because they're like, oh god, if you get in a car crash, this could be you. Driver training in Canada is brutal, what the heck? It's true, it's true. I still remember the guy making some joke. Gonorrhea al dia. So that's the person that died. And I still remember the guy making a joke about, like, if you're driving, you got your feet up in this position. Severed! You're driving, you put your feet up on the seat next to you because you think it's cool, you get into an accident. Severed! And we're just like, oh snap. Although that was probably just that one instructor. And then again, we were all like, 16, 17, whatever. So he probably thinks we're all immature, which we were. And so you have to stress the reality of the situation. I see bullet holes all over in here. I mean, I literally could bring the thing in here and then I could just twirl around and put it behind me. Driving classes are important, but you hated talking like that. Yeah, it's the same with stuff like sexual education, where they try to warn you about different types of STDs and what can happen, etc. It's an unsay-so topic, but I still remember in sexual education stuff, the woman who came in and was talking about stuff, she brought in a condom and was talking about how big those things can actually stretch. And she's saying, like, what is that? She got like a whole 2-liter bottle of Coca-Cola and emptied it into one. Like, no joke, just filled up the whole thing. And then she's saying to the girls I almost said in stream, but in class, saying like, okay, so if the guy ever says to you, they're too small for him, or yada yada yada, it's uncomfortable because these things are too small for him. Then she looks at the big thing filled with 2 liters of cola, looks back at the class, and is like, you run. You just run. And it was funny enough that obviously we remembered it. Okay, worms. When we took yours for insurance, you already knew how to drive by the time you took it, so it's just wasted time. Do you not need a license? Or are you allowed to do the driving class type stuff without taking the course? Because in Canada, it's like you have to have like yada hours in class as well as yada hours on the road with a training driver, like 4 hours with a driver, 20 hours in class or something like that before you're allowed to actually take the test, I believe. Move this up for a second. Okay, you see that spot there? Just hit everything just in case. But it looks like this place is fairly clean, aside from bullet holes. So then I just have to go into that hallway that I shoved like 30 barrels into. You took the class in a school after you had your learners, so it's not like it was completely wasted, but you had driven illegally enough times to where it didn't help you. Yeah, I took mine at school too, and I'm glad that they offered that, because with my anxiety, like I bet I would never have gone for my driver's license or anything like that if that had not been the case. And having the driving license helps with my anxiety, because then it's easier to go out places when I know I can get in the car and basically be back home within 5 minutes or something like that. I just threw these all in the hallway to be out of the way. Oh, there's bullet casings there. I might actually have to pull all of them out just so I can clean the hallway itself. Oh yeah, there's a mutant body there. That's quite the barricade. I mean, there's a lot of barrels in this level. And they were all out in these other areas. So I just threw them. I was like, you know what? I'll put them here, out of sight, out of mind. Until it became a problem. And I have to take all these to the left there, and then there's the area for stacking barrels. Let's get a crate for the bullets and stuff. I knew it. I almost called it in my head. $2,000 out of 10,000 blood spots cleaned up. I thought there was like a third part that fell out. Okay, where's the lantern? I know this is going to make my footsteps dirty again, but eh. I can just wiggle back and forth. Wiggle, 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 walk. Wiggle, wiggle, walk. And so they killed this guy with a shotgun. Thumbs up. Oh no. God. No, the bullet. Forgive me, America. I dropped a shell casing. Okay, that's not getting that. How dare you insult John Moses Browning like that? I have no idea who that is. Which further insults him. This one looked less like a tendril. I think I can see like a mouth on... Or no, it's just broken. Okay, I spilled one of the buckets. But that's fine, there's an unlimited amount. As American, I will never forgive you. Uh-oh. He's the guy that made a bunch of really well-known guns. Oh, okay. If you fill up your room, you can then put unlimited dirt all over the map. But then that just gives you more to clean up. But then you can make the game infinite, so if you enjoy it enough, you can first clean up the entire level, and then you can just make the entire level covered in blood. Thumbs up. Great game plan. This looks like a shoulder. Like a buff shoulder with spikes. Oh, I have spiky shoulders. Holy heck. Oh, I did not notice that. I must have bumped that with something without noticing. He was so good at making guns, you still use them over 100 years later. Kudos, then. Do Americans use any of the guns like the Kalashnikov? Because I remember hearing like that's one of the guns that's so cheap to make, but also highly reliable. And that's why a lot of those third world countries use so many of them for their wars. Because I feel like America has a lot better options and guns that they make themselves. So then they wouldn't be concerned about stuff like that. What was the question? Oh, I said, does America use many foreign guns or things like the Kalashnikov or the AK-47 or whatever? Because I've heard certain things like that are so cheap yet reliable, which is why they end up being used in so many foreign, like, third world countries for waging their wars. You can mass produce it for a decent amount of money. But I feel like that's something Americans wouldn't really use much of. I'll just throw this out. You don't know all that much about the subject as far as, you know, the US military contract companies design and build all their stuff. Like they have competitions. Oh, okay. I meant just like more regular people. Because, yeah, I'm sure the actual American military would pretty much only use American-made stuff. Oh, there's the Big Banger. Yeah, the barrels have to be stacked in that corner there. There's one or two crates here. Oh yeah, and they have spikes. Like big tendrils with spikes. I kinda don't like this music despite me humming to it. I swear to God. And that's what the mutants look like. They actually have very nice eyes. And just like an open mouth like the, what is it called, the Predator does. And that looks like 4 ear holes. I think someone said there's like an achievement to bring back every head to your, one of every head to your office. But that just seems ominous, and I will pass. Okay, I finally reached the waste disposal sector in hopes of having a respite. The things I've seen while fleeing, truly typical of these bastards. I've done only what I had to do, people won't understand. I don't care either way, screw them all. I plan to make for the docking area and hopefully stow away on the next ship off the station. They must never find me. Junior Executive Janitor. I'm guessing they didn't survive. Okay, knocking random stuff around. Okay, those are just barrels. And then the one lantern got knocked over a little. Oh wait, this is full of blood already. Night of water. What just hit me? Why is this here? I know I'm gonna need at least like 3 or so. And that's breaking. Nope, not fast enough. You have to do it right when it's about to let go of it if you don't want it. Yeah, that's what happened. Since it's called the Big Banger, you'd think it would be loud enough to hear like across the level. High five! But with a giant meeting arm. I don't know if that will actually stay on top. I feel like it won't. Oh, it's kind of settling on top. No. Oh well. I'm literally just getting thrown about by all these items that I'm knocking over. And this thing keeps teleporting back there. I'm gonna leave it till the end of the level. Those look like hoof prints. Kind of. I feel like at least 2 more crates. I wonder if they had the crates day 1 of this game, or if it's something they added in at a later time and we're like, oh snap, yeah, people are complaining. The machine has turned around fully, just because it keeps jumping around. Is it just the same song, like, again and again? Oh, there's only, like, 5 songs on this one? I swear the other level had better ones, or more. And I'm stuck. Like I said, not many. Oh god, I thought that was like a broken lantern for a second spreading fire, and I was like, how did that happen all the way over there? No, it's just the furnace. I don't want these to accidentally fall into the water. I would think the barrier would be stopping that for the most part. Barrels, I don't really see blood or stuff on the walls. I'm not sure if that's dirt up there. Maybe not. You can go out of the way. Top brass. I guess that's just for picking up 800 bullets. Because it's not like I disposed of them there. So I wonder if I can get it for just picking up the same bullet like 800 times. Get the worms. Yeah, why was it just replaying those 3 songs before? If there's more. This makes me want to rock my head. How did that not break? I don't know. Thank you, game logic. I don't think it matters if the water spills inside there. I don't know if I put it against the wall or something. If it'll be less likely. Caution, sensitive components. Does that mean if I throw it, it'll be destroyed? I think someone said there's an achievement for, like, burning the Big Banger. I'd laugh if you burn it and it just explodes and kills you. Oh, there's a bullet shell I missed. Yep, and this looks like the final resting place for a lot of people. Fork Cortez? Why would you fork him? That sounds dangerous. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so I need to print out another one of the, what's it called? Med station things. Once this is clear, I can stack barrels here. Though it might make sense to look around the area and laser anything there first, while it's empty. Can I push this down? Even if it spills out, that stuff at least is just junk and can be picked back up. It doesn't make dirt everywhere. It would be hilarious if the Chinese food hit the ground and suddenly there's like a grease stain. Bring this. Oops. All the way onto the roof. But there wasn't any aliens on this side. They were like over there. I think this is too filled. Oh no, I was able to get that last one in. And these might be the last 2 water things that I need, so I won't make another yet. God dang it. should make another lantern to bring it to there anyways. Oh, and that's the music from the loading screen at the start. And I actually like it because it's very calm. Your vend machine trial period has expired. Please consider upgrading for the low price of 900 Vaders. Like how it lights up the moment you click it, you don't even have to turn it on. It's just like, no. Heat sensing. Okay, crate does not go in there. Oh, before I forget. I was gonna say I really should, before I forget, make the med kit. I don't know how that's the janitor's issue to remake medkits and make sure they're stocked, but I mean, I guess it makes slight sense. I think I got everything down here. If I do want to stack barrels, I know this is just a shadow. That's from there. Because you have to weld the bullet holes shut. Don't think I see any more up there, which means the barrels can be stacked then. These blue ones look like they'd be filled up with water, but it's probably just the blue coloring. OCD says I have to face those barrels forwards. That's good enough. There is a lot of barrels. I wonder if I'll have to stack them like 3 tall. Was there one lost crate somewhere? There's no sprint button, but there's a walk slow button. I almost threw that by accident. Sticky fingers. Hi Chippy, how are you doing tonight? I saw you in Spoon's stream a little while earlier. I was lurking before I started my own. Bye. I also saw you comment on that pizza picture of Cheetos on Twitter, and I almost replied to your comment because I was going to be like, Chibi, that was literally 4 days ago he posted that. That pizza is long gone. But no, I'm doing well. Have you eaten? Have you eaten? I had to say it first. But I am doing good. Oh, I almost knocked that over. I'm just cleaning up gore, so if that triggers you, please tune out. Better late than never, that is true. I'm good, and yes, you did eat. Glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're doing well, too. Nod. Okay, I need one more thing of water. And I might even need one more of the crates. Did you eat? I did earlier. So I haven't eaten in the last couple hours. But I did eat supper earlier. As far as I'm concerned, that is good enough. Pat. No. Cat. Chibi's favorite routine. Blood, oof, indeed. Sewer workers were killed. There was mutant bodies that I picked up. Like I said, if that stuff scares you or makes you uncomfortable, please feel free to tune out. I will not be offended. Oh, but the violets, thumbs up. Gavid Kajuro. And then I can put all these things into that punch-out machine. Punch out all the people. Oh, good lord, the ad break. No, it doesn't bother you, you're just wondering how they're dead. Mutants. Mutants somehow got released in the sewers, and they'd be messing people up. And I'm gonna have to bring all these barrels over there. The big body pieces like this, I'll just have to take on their own. And each time I go back, I can grab one of these barrels with me. I like this song, it seems dark. It fits the vibe. I keep stepping over that one thing, but it's not breaking, so everything is fine. It's fine, this is fine, everything's fine. If it was vomit, then that's a different story, but blood guts is okay. Fair enough. There is other types of gross stuff sometimes, though. There'll sometimes be green on the ground, but it's not vomit. It's like alien blood or whatever. His eyes are so wide. He's seen things, man. He's seen things. Oops. Worms. Why are people filled with so many worms that'll come out when they die? Ridiculous. I was about to say, that was picking up two things at once. And now that made me step on it. So I left a bloody footprint or two. Jack Family or Family. Welcome back from baby jail. I apologize wholeheartedly about the ads. And if I'm not in mod view, it basically only tells me maybe 1 out of 5 times when ads are upcoming. Help you hide the bodies or clean. Aw, yeah. In all truth, I think the game is actually co-op. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think it is. Just typical Neophia business. Cleaning up the corpses left behind in a giant industrial incinerator. I think that's the last of the stuff. So I'll have to check for bullet holes to clean up the laser gun to weld shut. And then I'll have to finish stacking all those barrels. You can feed the coworkers. That works too. I mean, if the Neophia are cats, then eating the human bodies is not cannibalism. And it saves on food costs. I did clean a little bit off there. Poggers, smart thinking, Chibi. You're more ruthless than I imagined. And I imagined a lot. Gasp! Da da da, da 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 da. Where's that laser gun? God dang it. Well, looks like I'm gonna need more water after all. Sometimes these things break so easily, other times you can literally knock them across the map and they don't do anything. Please can't blame us for any crime if the body is eaten. No evidence that is true. You can be as loud of an assassin as you want, as long as there's no witnesses in the long run. Still a stealthy assassination. Oh god, I'm stuck. I literally got stuck on the medkit station. There we go. If you don't feed it to others, give it away. You can't finish the just give it away. Hey, you want a corpse? Yeah, sure. I was looking for one. Why does that keep opening? It's like sucking me in too. I have to remember to avoid this thing at all costs. Dun, dun, dun. Nope, that says it's not. No, you don't tell them it's human meat, they're just normal beef tacos. Believable. Okay, I don't see any bullet holes. They kind of stand out. I don't think that's one up there. I know there was some in the other area. I guess the plumbers didn't have guns, which makes sense. Big small brain. I know there's a bunch of bullets in this area. You can see some bullet holes there. They look different depending on the surfaces they're on. I don't see any on the roof there. Everyone is cool. I will in fact pass it on. Hi, Re-Era. How are you doing tonight? Oh, there's 2 R's. There we go. I hope you having a nice night. Okay, so there's no bullet holes on this wall, but there's several on the other one. And you're basically just welding the bullet holes shut so people can't see them. Okay, there's one on the base there. There's 4 on the wall there. You have to do it for like a couple seconds, otherwise it won't work. And if you do it too long, it does that same thing the broken lamp did, where it shoots out a spark that traces ash all over. Okay, so we put that there, that there. All the blue ones. Oh, can that not go on that little light? Lame. Running. I'll have to check the rest of the level for bullet holes too, eventually. But I'd rather stack all this stuff for now and get that out of my way. I like this song, what is it? Something Sandwich. Synergy Twins, Neutronium Sandwich. No, there's another blue. I don't have to actually group the blue and toxic ones on their own, but I like doing it. It pleases the OCD within me. I think there's enough room to just put it all 2-layered like this. I don't have to do the 3 layers after all. move that janitor's box there. I'll move the boombox back into the middle in a bit. I mean, I could actually do it now. Because then I can probably still hear the music better while I'm moving around. Okay, lots of room for all that. Janitor Nation Dark Wash. And yeah, it seems to it's set to randomize or something because it's going through them at, yeah, no decision. Where are you sliding? You don't have skates, you don't slide. Oh, that's the starter one, which is kind of quiet and nice. Dun, dun, dun. Almost done with barrels. 3 to go. Running. 2 to go. Okay, 1 more. And then we'll go hunting for bullet holes. Whoops-a-daisy, that's not good. Oh geez. On the very last one, too. On the very last one. Had it all so perfect. The bear! I want them all stacked meticulously. Hi HD, how you doing tonight? We actually mentioned Terraria earlier, and so I ended up talking you up. I was like, oh snap, my mods played that sometimes. Well, streamed it. And your EP fair. I accidentally knocked off, just like that. I started knocking over all the stuff I had meticulously stacked when I was at the very last barrel. It was redonkulous. Okay, that's good enough. There, it's going better. It still says it's in. No, it doesn't. Does it? Oh, that turns green, but the other part stays red. Still in the zone. We're in the zone! Can maybe put this here, light that up. That is all the crates done. I'm like lighting the whole map up just because. There were bullets in this hallway. So I'm vaguely surprised there's no bullet holes here. Yep, it does not look like it. And like I said, they do kind of stand out. Because the bullet tip typically in metal has like a welding mark around it. And in stone you see cracks around it. Yep, there's a bullet hole there. 2 of them in that little strip. Hi, Sunny. How are you doing tonight? I saw it pop up saying you were playing Dead by Daylight. Thank you for lurking, as always. Hard. Fair. I hope you managed to get some good rest later then. That wasn't long enough for that one. I don't know if the time welded on those stacks. I do not think it does. Or actually... Okay, there's a bullet hole there. You gotta look at the roof first. Okay, not seeing anything here. We are Gucci. They do seem to be a bit grouped up when you do see the bullet holes. I don't think there's anything behind this. I swear oh no, there is. Wow, I really should have checked before shooting, or before putting them there. Like I said, I don't know if this gun can actually overheat. I could always save and check at some point. Hey, Onion. How are you doing tonight? What are you up to? Okay, I don't see nothing at all. Absolutely ridiculous. I know how popular you are. I know how popular you are. You've got to be up to something. You're just hiding your plans from me because you don't want me to be jealous. Eat. Okay, I don't see any, nor I don't see anything there. Excuse me. So I think that's all the stuff there. Okay, there are bullet holes in there. Actually, you did get told the outfit design you wanted was too sus, but you think they misunderstood me? Oh, wow, too sus? The Onion? As if I did not believe it, so yeah, that happened, and I fear they hate you. Too sus, like they're not willing to do artwork like that. I highly doubt they would hate it, though. Or is it the artist person themselves who designed it originally? And you asked, like, hey, do you mind if I do this with the character? Sigh. Onion distracted me, 100%. It's not my own fault. I take no fault for my own actions. No, it's just an outfit design. Oh, okay. I'm genuinely curious to just how sus it was, though. My mind is imagining. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I'll need a new lantern because I destroyed that one. Okay, and I need to clean up all this dirt that I accidentally got all over because of that. Basically, I asked for a split in the lower half of the outfit, but it was for a different part. I see. For a different part, you mean the behind. So you wanted there to be a split so that you had an open behind on your entire outfit, and they were just like, Onion, Onion, I'm not drawing that. Onion, no. And then we found out just how sus you really are. I can't remember, I screenshotted something earlier to bully Philip. Pictures, screenshots. Oh, it might have been on this computer rather than my laptop. Shout out Diana? Sounds good. She asked for the shout out. It's not me. It's not me. But hi, Diana. How are you doing tonight? Backfired. It backfired. But I was in Loki's stream earlier today, and at one point Loki asked if I'm going to expose people what you did to me, question mark? You mean turn you into a turtle? But Loki asked Philip if their friend was still visiting or something with them, or something like that, and Philip said, still with them, and then next they said, in the bathroom, probably saying their friend is currently in the bathroom, then I hope. And so I instantly responded, I'm like, wait, you're still with them in the bathroom? Because they put those two messages right after one another, and then they got all panicked, and they're like, no, that's not what I said, that's not what I said. Hey, you always knew Philip was sus? Absolutely. There was other stuff that was said in the chat, and he was like, oh yeah, that's totally catered to me, and I was like, oh wow. Hi, Mika. finally came to say hi? You're fast asleep in the living room? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Okay, so there's a lot of bullet holes in this part. I feel like first I should check the roof, because that's where I will barely look. Nope. If there was like a bullet hole in these metal railings, I would absolutely miss it. I don't know if there's any on this. Yes, there is. So I just have to check that one last hallway. I can't hear the big banger anymore. There's like a light in the corner there, so this can just be in the hallway in the center. I see a bullet hole up there on the wall. Oh, didn't get that. And now I'm gonna be paranoid looking at these bars, because like I said, is that blood on the bar? No, that is shadowed. Okay. Okay, nothing on that wall, but I think there's one I saw on the roof. Or two, possibly. Nope, I guess not. That there. That there. Put the gun on the ground. The big boomer literally flipped itself over. Or the big banger. I'll just store all this stuff here for now. But is this upside down? I don't know how the heck that happened, but hey, why not? So this is the second level waste disposal. Whoa. I have to bring those things to the punch thing at the exit. I'm not even going to use the sniffer to find any dirt in this because I'm just lazy. If I actually wanted a high percentage, I could come back sometime and perfect everything. Actually, I want to reload that and I want to save with the furnace shut. And that's probably going to respawn the stuff from in the... what is it? Yeah, thought so, in that thing. So I just resave with waste disposal like that. And now that I've saved, I can actually get rid of all the stuff. I'll look at a higher score at the end. And yet I still have the save file with everything perfectly placed like I wanted it. Well, it looks like the brooms fall over. I think I had them all set up. Like I basically had them all like this. Didn't I? No, those ones stayed. Have you ever feared an artist was mad at you for being too picky? Not really. I don't think so. Did I accidentally knock that thing over? OCD wants me to save the level perfectly. So I pick that one up. Put that one in place here. Did you give them like a bunch of corrections and stuff to fix over? Like, no, you did this wrong, do this and this. You think your OCD gets you, and if it isn't perfect, it's like pins and needles. That is exactly it. It's like a scratch that you can't. It's like an itch you can't scratch, basically. No. I mean, the stuff did have to empty out anyways, so... God, it's like knocking me around. About any of this stuff. Doesn't look like I need to clean that thing. That goes in there. You've asked for about 5 adjustments in the sketch phase and got scared because of that. I mean, 5 seems like a lot, but at the same time, if you told them all the things like at once, then I wouldn't think it was a big deal. I'm gonna get rid of all the lanterns I put about. I'm not sure if I can actually get rid of these. The fact that it barely even fits in there makes me think that I don't have to get rid of these. You need to learn how to draw. That is something I have always wanted to do myself. But it takes so much effort too. I know PewDiePie did a thing a little while ago where it was like, what was it? I think they drew like every day for 3 months or something like that. And they could actually draw really well by the end of it. But it was like they did an hour or so every single day for that time frame. I could do it after my streams. That's my time I do Genshin dailies and stuff. I can't give that up. I can't give that up. Shut that. I'm saying shut that. Of course I broke that, didn't I? Sigh. You feel like you don't have enough time in the day anyways. Understandable. That might have lowered my score. Because I doubt I'm going to get all of that. I'm too lazy to go back and do it. But I don't know if the lanterns I put everywhere, if they count as trash items or not. So I'm going to have to get rid of them just because. To be safe. You almost asked the armor. You also asked the artist for an armored part for the shoulder, but they said it's against their TOS. Like, I don't draw armor, and that I can completely understand. Because even a shoulder pad. After that, you panicked. I'm sorry, I swear I read your TOS. I just forgot because I'm so excited because your art's so beautiful. And then they'd be like, oh, you. And they wouldn't say anything more. But yeah. I've seen a lot of outfits where someone has like a single metal gauntlet or a knee pad or something like that, and it looks really cool. You're gonna get canceled. You are. I'm literally writing the twit longer right now. My experience with Blame the Onions. They said, your mum. I cried. Teardrop. Saimeki said your mum earlier, and I was like, oh snap, yeah, drawing is definitely a whole thing, absolutely. I feel like this would fit in the furnace. Whether it'll burn or not, completely different situation. You were trying to do something asymmetrical, but I mean, you could ask them for like a cloth shoulder. Like if it can't be armored, it could still have some design on it. Yeah, just Meki talks about your mom a lot. Has your mom ever called her? I mean, she never called me, and it made me sad. I gave them my number and everything. Ridiculous. Okay, I think after this there's just three more. No, whoa, there's a lot more than I expected. Not sure, probably because she's in Las Vegas. Oh snap, Onion Mom found. Las Vegas. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know, I just wanted to sing a little. I wonder if I could look them up on Twitter. If I look up Blame the Onion, and if I see everybody you follow, do you follow your mom on your VTuber account? Can you imagine if I just slid into your mom's DMs? I absolutely would not, for real. But can you imagine? Femcatboy from Canada. Half the age, etc. You don't, thankfully. Does your mom even use Twitter? I know mine certainly does not. Your mom hates that you use Twitter because she hates the app. Oh, fair. I don't hate the app, but I hate the owner. Elongated muskrat. I mean, it's not like Twitter was a godsend before he came along, but good lord, the stuff that's happened after he took over and the dumb things he's done, just yikes. You do a bit art yourself, to be honest, but you don't consider you're an artist. Cause, yeah, you'll sketch stuff sometimes if you get in a rock drawing mood. I feel like if you're still sketching stuff, that still counts as artistry, and you can still count yourself an artist. Yeah, it might not be the same as those people doing those 20-hour amazing paintings on Twitter, but it still is artistry. Ever since those updates with Ellen too, so many artists you follow got banned because of mass reports. Yikes. And Ellen added some really ominous clause. Why do fish make terrible instruments? I feel like I've heard this one before, but I don't know. Why, Athena? Please tell me. I would like to know nothing more than that. Even Doodle got banned, the #1 girl artist? Oh, wow. You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish. Hilarious. I feel like I'm pretty sure they used that in Dragon Ball Z or something like that when I was a kid. Okay, activate. Proud of my performance, certainly will need approval. I don't want to do extra paperwork. Conclusion, exceptional employee of the month. I mean, technically you're making art, yeah, but if you ever do commissions or something like that, you just do it for fun. Okay, it said I got exactly 100%. Oh, and it tells me my instant report forms for each floor. Aw, this thing was on the wall before, and I accidentally knocked it down. And this will probably never be up there ever again. Ever again. That stuff's probably ruined forever now. Dear butthole colleague, next time you take a promotion from me, I'm gonna shove you in the incinerator thing. The station is full of dangerous stuff, no bodies. Gonna ask questions. Nobody's gonna ask questions when another worker dies horribly. And believe me, I know all the horrible places. When I'm through with you, I'm gonna enjoy mopping up your sick body. Yikes. Anytime I get Employee of the Month, people get angry. Those things to get rid of. I feel like I want to leave the chips by my computer. And then I want to get rid of some of the stuff in this room. Like, this just looks like a toilet seat to me and is gross. I don't know if there's a code for in here that opens this up. I might have to Google it at some point. This can stay here for now. I like decorating stuff. And I know there's junk in this room that I wanted to take out. If I take it into this place, this thing, it'll remove it permanently from my office, and then I can burn it in the level. Although maybe I should keep some more of these cans. What if my guy needs a nice cold drink someday? Spookfest rating! Hello Spoof, how are you doing tonight? I was secretly watching you play Valorant before I started up my stream for like a half hour or something like that. I hope you are having a great night, and I hope that you won all your matches. Naughties. The new agent is very pretty. We are just cleaning up gore. Not like Al Gore, but you know, still. Bling, bling, bling. Have you played the new character at all? Hi, Acorn. How are you doing tonight? Has Acorn ever streamed? I feel like I've not seen them ever stream. Spoonf is many times drunk. That is no surprise. You haven't streamed ever? Oh, okay, good to know, good to know. I feel like you've been drinking a lot lately, but then again, it's also holidays, basically, so thumbs up. Go wild, Spoonf. Go wild. Not too well, but go wild. I'm just organizing my office in this game, because I like doing stuff like that. Wait, why do so many people say that? I feel like because every time recently that we've streamed together, like playing Helldivers or such, you've always been drinking. And maybe not straight up drunk, but you definitely talk about drinking whiskey and this and that, and we're all like, oh, Spoonf. Typical Spoonf. If you need an oomphy, why not a spoonfy? Nodders. I mean, we'll probably get a kick out of that. Oomphy is what some of the small characters in like Genshin or Honkai say. I think it's mainly Genshin, like Klee. Snoop spent 4 months with no drink. Oh, wow. So now you're making up for lost time, right? That's what it is? So I want to get rid of these chemical barrels at some point. Oh, there's a hidden door behind here? And another passcode thing? You think it's a fun word to say? I'm not sure if I put items on top of the thing here, that if they'll get taken out with me. Because I want to get rid of all this clutter in my base. So if I like sit this on top and this, then we'll see if they get brought into the next level with me. Award-winning dumbass, you little. And so that should save how I left my place exactly, but also notice it does just like bursts of drink. Fair. There's nothing wrong with drinking. And you never seem to go overboard. I've never seen you go so like pass out drunk or anything like that. That's how many levels there are. We did Athena's Wrath, we did Waste Disposal, there's Maintenance Tunnels, Frostbite, Pestilent Penitentiary, Penumbra, Unrefinery, Caduceus, Core Sample, which looks like something from Doom, Overgrowth. I actually like the look of that. Uprinsing, Incubation Emergency. Oh, I bet you have to burn all those eggs. Gravity Drive looks cool. Hydroponic Hell. Revolutionary Robotics. Ooh, you can see mechs and stuff. Unearthly Excavation. Cryogenesis. Evil Science. I think that's the one we tried and then the game locked me out. Zero-G Therapy. Section 8. Rust Station East. And Splatter Station. I'll start the next one before I switch games for the night. Underwater Substation Maintenance Tunnels. Good lord, I don't want to be underwater. Actually, Bioshock was pretty fun, so maybe that'll give vibes from that. As you are well aware, the Vern, Neptec's aquatic substation, was overrun and decimated by interloping entities. The Vern is presently ruined, filthy, and unsafe for human habitation. Nevertheless, you have a job to do. Due to the difficulty in getting you to this location and the expenditure involved, we're issuing you and the operation an F-Class safety protocol. You've been warned. Move with haste and perform your duties as regarded you, and we may not need to dock your pay to recoup excessive operational expenses. So I am underwater. I mean, it does look like water out there, but I don't see fish or like dirt or anything. I can pick that up. I know I'm gonna... Ooh, blue mutants. He's got nice purple eyes. Those look just like the mutants from the previous match, but different colors. Okay, so at the start is the waste bin disposal. That is a giant tendril. That's where I leave. I guess I should be looking at the ground for wherever I put stuff, like barrels and such. Okay, that's where all my oh, it did bring those two things out of my office. Good, good, good. I mean, I literally could empty this stuff, finish the mission horribly, and then just restart the mission, and this thing would stay empty, I think. Okay, so the water machine's at this side. And there's the furnace. I wonder if any levels have more than one furnace. I vaguely feel like doing exactly that, because I'm gonna have to clean up all that cred multiple times if I, like, reload the thing. Okay, the Union's got my back. So I check out of that and it says I'm fired. Completion percentage -12. Bullet hole a drug hole? Okay, it's not letting me pick it up. Investigations into drug use in the station finally led to the arrest of a worker who hid his spice in a bullet hole in the wall. Authorities are accusing management of poor conduct, claiming they could have found the evidence of the drug sooner if there were no bullet holes to hide spice in. So that's what happens when you leave bullet holes behind, etc. Clean up paint in its tunnels. And if I do it like this, yep, then that thing's completely empty, and so I don't have to worry about emptying it multiple times. What's that? Cryogenic storage. I feel like you should always start next to the water machine or the furnace. And the furnace is right there. There better be lights I can put around, because this place is kind of dark. Does this game have any horror elements or monsters to avoid? It does not. Everything is already dead and taken out by, like, the Marines. Yay, question mark? What's up, Big D? I mean, Diana! Look, you can paint the whole level and just give yourself more mess to do. So if you ever think the game's not long enough, ta-da. Blue blood! AKA they're rich. They're blue bloods. That looks like it's blue to me, but... these things are all so close. I don't even have to put them in any storage crate. There's all these crates. I should have checked if there was a machine to make lights. Leaving footprints behind. It's like I've got to clean it all the way to the water station. That is probably dirty now. This lack of light is genuinely annoying. I'm actually going to look if there's a thing that makes... Yeah, there's got to be a thing that makes items, because I need medkits for this. So there has to be a place that makes lanterns. There we go. Lanterns, flares, medkits. Probably gonna need a bunch of these just to put all over. It always bothers you when some games are overly dark and lights do next to nothing. Indeed. Like that light we had on the floor was just this angled one that goes off in whatever direction. I can bring the banger over to play music. It's like, even though there's gore, I can sometimes clean up the blood around it, and the gore won't make any blood right away. So it's like, as long as I don't touch that stuff, then I've got a clean path to the water station. I was gonna say, I don't think there's any blood on the ground and stuff, but since it's kind of like bluish. What the heck emote is that? Kill? What an emote. Note to self, do not boot Diana, or she will be out for blood. I don't think oh no, actually I think Onion does have a kill emote if I remember. He's one just like that where the hands go forward and they're like, I'm gonna murder you. And of course I drop it. Twice. I was trying not to step on any blood left behind. Exactly. Or is that just a sighted grab? I swear, do I have any emotes? I do not. I was gonna look for it myself, because I swore you had your own. Bloody hell. Quarter of the way, 2,500 out of 1,000 spots done. Oh, no, I'm making it dirtier. Whoops. This blue blood is hard to tell when it's dirty or not. I just have to be extra careful or such. Okay, everything on the ground here is fine. We're so close to this we don't even need the boxes, since we can just dump stuff in. On the one hand, it seems lazy that they didn't make a new enemy type for this, but I can kind of understand it. Just change the color a little, it's a different... And wow, I'm strong. I literally just destroyed that guy's body with a single mop push. I assume it was already in pieces or something like that, but it didn't separate, and then you'd go to grab it, and it would separate as you grab it, one piece at a time. But instead I hit it with my thing, and it just exploded. It's looking slightly dirty. They have pretty purple eyes, like look at that. And none of them have closed eyes. All like the enemies and humans, when you do see their faces, have the most wide open eyes ever. Does that need to be cleaned at all? No. Dun, 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 dun. Like, see, that looks like blue to me, but then it's just a reflection in the mirror. Redonkulous. Let's move crates and stuff out of the way. Closed eyes implies the death was peaceful. Fair. That makes sense. Okay, we got this. Handprints all over the place because people are trying to escape, but they're literally just locked in. I can't clean the stuff on the other side there. I like that by cleaning the blood around the bodies, I can kind of clean the area without it leaving extra spots from the corpses. Hi Kroll, how are you doing tonight? I do actually kind of want a box for all these little items. Just chilling? Fair. Hey a cat! Hey a crow! I hope the chillin' is good. We are chilling too, with a bunch of corpses. Both human and extraterrestrial. Although I guess if they're mutants that were like made here, they're not extraterrestrial, they're technically from Earth. Technically. I understand burning all the organic matter, but putting things like the dirty metal buckets in does not make sense to me. You took a mini nap? I take a mini nap every day. Worth it. But most people don't have time to actually do that. Debating if you should try to sleep or try to figure out how to draw something, that is entirely up to you. Tom Schumel. We were talking about artistry just earlier, but you also mentioned earlier about being tired. So if you're really that sleepy, I personally would probably just give up and go to bed. But that's just me. Oh, you're not feeling as tired anymore though? I mean, if you are waking up, then... Okay, we got this. Whoops. Got blood in the wall there. That's fine. It'll wash right off. Did I use up the last water container? I must have. You can't stop giving you Dragon's Dogma ads. You can't afford it! I've seen some people that have had absolutely zero issue with Dragon's Dogma so far. I've seen other people who have had to refund it because even though they meet past the recommended specs, the game seems somewhat poorly optimized. You want it at $70? True that. I basically buy like no games at full price, but that's because I am cheap and poor. I only even got Helldivers because Splints gifted it to me like a month ago. I was going to wait till it came down. You kind of wanted it. I mean, even I vaguely want it because it seems like the first game was so fun. So if it's more of the same stuff, it would be quite fun too. Dr. Wrecked him. He wrecked him. A few of the names do seem like funny jokes, other ones just not so much. Then you pre-ordered the Deluxe edition of Stellar Blade. Oh, fair. I saw an Emmy post on Twitter about Stellar Blade. They did like the demo for it, and they're actually not planning on... They were very interested in it, but after playing the demo, they're less interested in it. They want them to fix like the counter system or something like that. Oh, it is a Souls-like? You've heard the game is good, but the monetization of it is horrible. I mean, I can believe that, because the game seems solely based, like completely based around, what is it? Sex appeal. You watch someone play Dragon's Dogma just to fall and get caught by the Catboy pawn? I saw someone yeet like a child or something like that off a cliff. I'm not even kidding, I didn't think you'd be allowed to do that. Because that would still imply they died. Everyone thought it'd be like Nier Automata, not like Dark Souls. They did it repeatedly and said this was their dream. Just being caught by this random Catboy, fair. Can't fault them for that. Oh, this says something like, donate. Donate your blood, maybe? The combat is a combination of Nier Automata and Lies of P. You did play the beta, and did you... Well, you obviously liked it. I was about to ask if you did, but then you pre-ordered it. Okay, there's barrels and stuff there. Taking on the game has always been really difficult. If you play the original, the combat is pretty much the same. Oh, I think they're talking about the Stellar Blade game, though. Oh, okay, yeah. This is probably going to be knocking blood all over. Sorry you were in ads. I apologize greatly about that. It's the only way to get rid of... Such a huge ad is the only way to get rid of pre-rolls altogether. You want Stellar Blade, but you think it's exclusive? I swear to God, there's got to be a way to get rid of this. I just have to, like... I'm getting literally blood everywhere doing this. This is the worst. And yes, the counter parry needs to be fixed because the enemies did not get stunned. They immediately go into the next attack. That seems awful. Like, it doesn't even seem worth parrying then. You might as well just dodge. I'm hoping that will, in fact, get rid of that. Where was... Oh, and I knocked over the water. It literally ruins the parry system if they don't get stunned for a second to let you counterattack. It doesn't look like it's working. Oh, well, I mean, maybe it totally is working. I mean, just gotta be a little more patient. The worst part is about Dragon's Ball, you're like $30 off being able to buy it. Yeah, that is not much. Hopefully like next month or something like that you'd have enough to. And having to wait 1 month wouldn't be that bad. And yeah, this blue blood just blends in. It looks like ink, which is kind of neat. Keel over. Oh, and things are purple this time. Oh, you don't have a job, so your income is just whatever you get from odd jobs and stuff. Then that is a lot more difficult. Did I tell you about the Jure Promelia game? You did, but I'd already heard about it. Hurl also told me about it as well, but I had already heard about it. But I'll totally play that. I also want to play Arknight's Enfield or whatnot. I signed up for the beta, but they never got back to me, which is too bad, because I even mentioned I was a streamer. Like, I've played the Arknight's mobile game, like, every day for 2 or 3 years. I mean, I'm at the point where I just auto everything, so you're saying you heard about it first but didn't tell me? Probably. I'm sorry to say. It just popped off my Twitter feed, and I was like, oh, neat, and then I moved on. Because, I mean, it's not like it's coming out soon. You found it funny because Microsoft was getting mad about the over-exaggerated female body in Stellar Blade, but then you realized the main character is based off a real person's body. Oh, she is? I wonder if they did that on purpose just to make it so it's harder for people to complain about it. And there's another one of those huge tentacles. I feel like they've done that in a lot of games. Didn't they do that with Silent in Metal Gear Solid 5? Your anxiety doesn't allow you to work and they won't even humor you with a response to your disability request. That is absolutely messed up. I'm in a similar situation. My anxiety is absolutely through the roof. I tried even going to college, I mean university, and we had to try and get a partial refund within the first year. I have a hard time just going outside. Yeah, I was categorized with a generalized anxiety disorder that is categorized as severe. And while I'm not getting disability per se, the government is funding my medication because I wasn't able to afford my medicine, which is like $230 a month. So the government, when I asked them, they were like, yeah, we'll step in for that. You need that to live. Because I also have an autoimmune disease. Yeah, the main character Eve's body model is based off a real-world Korean model. Yeah, I brought one of these boxes up here. You wish the US was nice like that? Indeed. But they're basically like, you can't afford it? Enjoy your short life. Work harder so you can pay for it. And then if they can't work, I mean, I'm pretty sure there is some safety nets. And my uncle who lives down there says there is hospitals that are free that you can basically go to if you're poor. But at the same time, the care there is not the best, and the wait is horrendous to get into there. You're gonna become president and destroy them all. I 100% believe in you, Onion. Onion for president! Hold on. No, I have to respell it. What? I'm literally trying to pin my own message and the stream's like, nah, son. Maybe it's because it's president. Do they not want you, like, promoting, like, you know, all the presidential political stuff on, what is it called, on Twitch? I wish all the governments would come together to create Super Earth, if only. Then we could get rid of the alien threat. Thank you for pinning it, Onion. They're probably like, I was just seeing if it worked or not. I didn't actually want to. Oh wait, I literally just made the wrong thing. Is that like an accordion? I meant to make a med kit. Zoop-a-doop. I'll have to clean up my footsteps. Come on. What even is managed democracy? I feel like it's democracy, but with an authoritarian government. You'd be like, that's not democracy. Yeah, but I assume that's basically what it is. It's democracy, but it's managed by probably like a higher council or something like that. Or like, you know, a Supreme Court that makes sure the democracy is working exactly as intended, but then they have way too much authority. We don't actually know the lore of anything in the game really though, so until they tell us, no way to know for certain. It's managed by AI? Oh wow. If that's true, that kind of makes sense. And it's kind of ominous. But hi Moxie, how are you doing tonight? Am I stepping on blood somewhere here? And I knocked that out. That's there. Barrels and stuff I'm just throwing in the corner here. I haven't seen where stuff is stackable yet, but I haven't been paying entire attention, I have to admit. Oh god, the accordion's getting faster. That's the most threatening accordioning I've ever seen. Super Earth is run on managed democracy, meaning all elections and voting is AI assisted. Each voting person is surveyed by the AI about their beliefs, desires, opinions, and then helps them vote for the right people by doing it for them. That's what someone on the Helldiver Reddit said. Oh, okay. I can believe. Oh, there is one. Barrels, so we're going to have to stack the barrels really high. I've never seen such a small area. But so you don't even need to vote. AI reads everything you do, or it characterizes your personality and goes, okay, this person would absolutely vote for that. Okay, marine tank workman. It's always the same, cleaning up creature turds all god dang day. Some are slimy and sticky, others just plain nasty. I had so much hope when I signed up for that dang space work recruitment program. See space, they said. Feel like a man, they said. Hell, I'd have done anything to get off Earth, but I never imagined this would be an option. How did my life come to this? And would that god dang monster stop banging on the hull? Shut up! I'd be more worried about the monster outside. And there's like a trapdoor going down here. Why are we... Am I supposed to put the barrels here? Join? So that's like join us? You got Ocaron today? Congratulations. Excuse me. I wasted all my gems trying to get sparkles, so I haven't rolled on the current banners yet. If I do though, I might roll for Luocha, because I like their style. I mean, Ocaron's supposed to be OP. Basically every new character they make gets more and more OP. The power creep is 100% real. But I have had no problems doing like anything in game yet, so I don't think I really need any OP characters or such. I don't like the fact that Luocha's... I don't know if his ult heals or not. You have mostly Nihility characters. I remember you saying that. You wanted like Silverwolf or her Light Cone or something like that. Hi Pikasaru, how are you doing tonight? I hope you are in fact well. Were you streaming earlier tonight? Okay, so this is where the barrels are supposed to be. I wonder if I will, after all, have to stack them 3 high this time, unless this is most of the barrels, which I highly doubt. You took a break tonight to test the GPU. VR and ray tracing tests were all successful. Nice, nice, nice. Luocha in HL3 killed many people. Ooh. In Honkai Impact, I think he was also named Otto and basically caused chaos so that his beloved could live. Oh, was he actually in Honkai Impact? Because wasn't, like, Hamiko and, what is her name? The purple girl, the first Nihility 5-star? Weren't they in Honkai Impact as well? Or a similar version of them? Seal, yeah, that's it. And then I think Honkai Impact basically has a character that is Yae Miko, but it's like Yae Sakura or something like that. You've also downloaded Helldivers and you're about to test that. Best of luck. I'm sure it would go well, because with that new GPU you got, that is like absolute overkill. He was the main threat for some time, then he died fulfilling his goal, or sort of. And then he got isekai'd into Honkai Impact, or whatever. Or not Honkai Impact. Is that what it's called? I'm absolutely forgetting. Honkai Star Rail. The isekai is strong. Okay, so this place is fairly clean. Did I tell you there's a manga about a dude being isekai'd with like Minecraft powers? Do you have Welt by chance? I don't think so. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. I know I have his Light Cone that I got randomly one time. It's a multiverse sort of deal. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Or does it? I think you've read a manga like that. I did not actually read it, but I was curious, so I clicked on it, and the person has the power to, like, you know, dig in, to put down infinite water, and to, like, break things in blocks, etc., etc. Technically, the only ones who got isekai'd was Welt and Void Archives, and possibly Ocaron. Oh, so Welt was? I was just joking about the isekai thing. If it's real, though, thumbs up. Always up for reading some new isekai. I still remember one time when Kaiko was playing a game, and she walked across a street and some car went by, and she made a joke about being isekai'd, and then later she went into her, she said she wouldn't want to leave her cat behind, and she was like, I wonder if my cat could be isekai'd too. And I was just like, wait, Kaiko, did you just say you hope your cat would be hit by a car too? Because that's what it implies when you're saying isekai. And she was like, no, there's other ways to be isekai, like a magical portal with summoning and stuff like that. I was like, okay, fair, that makes sense. But for a second, I was sussed out. Wolf is the same character in Honkai Impact and Star Rail? Okay. So I wonder if he did cross universes or such. If I tab away, the music starts for a second. If it weren't for Wealth, the world we know may not exist. Ooh. I wasn't interested when Honkai Impact came out, and so I never got into that. I don't think I even knew it came out when it did. But I feel like it's been out for several years now. But Azure Lane Promenade, I don't like many of the character designs just yet, but Azure Lane is typically top tier with most of its designs, so I look forward to new ones released in the future. There's only like 2 of the characters I've seen that I actually quite like the design. The rest of them are like, they're pretty, but they're not my type. Basically, Vault plus Void Archives travel to Honkai Star Rail World with the objective to deal with the Sky People and save Himiko in the process. Oh, so does she die in Impact? And that's why he comes over here, because doing something like this. The first wave of the characters are usually mid. And then they make it so that the ones you get later on are stuff to actually look forwards to. I feel like if anything, most people are going to be simping for the half-closed beast girl. Unless you're in Hoyoverse. Yes, well, it feels guilt towards Miko's death. Oh, she did die there. I assume these are a new type of barrel. Are these barrels, actually? They look like barrels to me. I'll put them here and I'll stack them last. I wonder if I threw it, if it would blow up and cause frost. Whoops, I didn't even notice that was a thing. Okay, marine biologist. It's been 2 months since we discovered what we're calling Specimen X, a fascinating marine life form that inhabits this planet's oceans. We were unable to determine the sex of the specimens, which led us to wondering where they came from. Recently we found out there's something down there, something we didn't pick up, and it's huge. It's at least 5 miles in diameter and moving. We fear it may be your subject's mother. They grow increasingly restless as she nears. And I wonder if the smaller ones are the ones that are banging on the outside that the one janitor referred to. Still waiting for the Honkai part of Star Rail. Wouldn't that be is the Antimatter Legion in Honkai Impact? Are they like the main enemy? Because I literally know nothing about Honkai Impact except maybe 2 or 3 of the character designs, like that Yei Sakura one. There's still so many questions you have for the story yourself. Well, it's not like it's done yet, as far as I know, so plenty of time for those questions to be answered. In Acheron's Myriad Celestia trailer, she talked about the Hershers. You believe in Star Rail, we still have yet to meet the Sky People? Are the Sky People like the Lizard People? Like the Illuminati that run our current Earth? Because if so, maybe they'll get mad. But it's a fun meme. Dun, dun, dun. I think we're literally just piling up all these things here to block this trapdoor, so that monsters can't get in anymore. They look like those Antimatter Legion people, but black and red colors. Basic redesign. Just change the color, just like the mutants in this level. Doubt it, since the Antimatter Legion has direct ties to the Aeon Nanook. At least I assume that's an Aeon, because I feel like I've heard of them multiple times. Okay, there's gotta be blood somewhere. Because there's like 1 or 2 footsteps that are happening. Oh, the Nook is the Aeon of Destruction. That one actually has a really rad design. Your dog is also named Nanook? Was that coincidental, or did you actually name them that on purpose? I'm guessing it's coincidental. The question is your dog literally a god of destruction? God, Sasha! Bro had that name many years before it? Oh, okay. Is Sasha one of them? Maybe! Black and red, you're right. Am I one of the sky people now? Is that how this works? I didn't even think of that, smart thinking baller. Apparently the sky people are just a group of goths. Nodders. I was about to say, I can see a red line or two, so I feel like that guy's body is going to explode just like the mutant. And it did. Of course I drop it. Twice. But not thrice. That's the important part. I was like, which side is it coming out of? When you take it back, I guess the Enter My Illusion could be the Honkai people. And why do you say that? You know anything about Honkai since you've never played any of them? Or a part of it? A part of it would make sense to me. Like this universe's version of them. Muriel Dryflaws? Is it weird that I thought that said OnlyFans for a second? The Hokkaido as monsters are technically an infection that seeks to destroy all life in the universe. I feel like that's a staple for most games. Hopefully you learn more of Bakron in the 2.0 story. Or they'll have like a specific companion mission unless it's already out. Someone who finished the 2.1 story, you shall be quiet. Sounds good. I have not finished it just yet. I was actually working on it earlier today. I saw you streaming it or whatnot though. Like I saw you playing as the gambler dude, and now I'm at that part. You're gonna say Hokkaido one of the islands in Japan? It most certainly is. You streamed that entire story? Thought so? Because I saw you up for a while when I was done my stream. Lurking. Okay, those things I can stack at the end. Boxes are all over. Oops. Of all things, elf fatso crisps. I mean, chips are kind of high in calories, but not huge. It's not like ice cream or something. Yui Void Archive is out looking for solutions to the Sky People as they pose a major threat. And was Welt part of the Void Archive? Because I think you mentioned something about him and being in the Void Archive. Direfox has been making that tunnel between my base and the spawn area in Minecraft, so I feel like I should play a little bit of Minecraft and work on that park room or the sword above my base or such. But we can still talk and just vibe. Void Archives is a person entity. It's a little confusing with the name. Absolutely. Because I literally would not have thought it was. I thought it was like a place or a group. We're the Void Archives. Yeah, I can capture the game as soon as it's up fully. And then I'll probably have to resize the video thing. Oh, no one's on it. That's not popping up the game capture. Should I try window capture? Nope, it doesn't show up for window capture. You can see him on Welt's splash art. You think it's the splash art? Oh, for like his, what is it called? Eidolon stuff. Well, it's capturing it now. Okay, I don't remember how far I am from my base. 357 by that. I think one, I was gathering leather. Or I was on my way back from getting enchanting levels. I'm minus 800 by minus 800. So this way and this way, I think. I don't have a bed, so I can't do anything. Like when you use his ultimate, it shows the character image. Oh, okay. I can kill this dude. Just for leather. Thankfully this blade they gave me has looting 3 or whatever on it. I don't know this village. Or I feel like I have actually been past it before. So both those things are going higher into the minus numbers. Random torch in the middle of nowhere, I'm absolutely going to break because it bugs me. I don't think it's a marker, because I don't see any other torches nearby. I mean, there's one way over there. You want mine? Not gonna lie, you may have seen the ad thing and being like, yeah, I guess I'll hop out for a second when they start so I can check out some other stuff. Thought, wait, I don't think I've gotten any ads this stream actually. I don't know what's up with that. And then remembering, oh yeah, I'm subbed. I can't remember if it was a gift sub or not, but it's not like it matters either way. Thumbs up. But yeah, I don't mind at all if people just leave stream or if they even mute the stream completely or it doesn't count you as a viewer and stuff, because I know how insane Twitch ads are. But there was studies on Twitter that showed people showing the analytics for streams. It's like 60% of new viewers will leave your stream if you have a pre-roll ad on that they get when they first come in. Yeah, Diana gifted you. Oh, that was it. Because that was just like a couple days ago. Jumping, jumping, jumping. Okay, we're getting close. I hate the snow. We got more snow just the other day and it made me unhappy. Because I am not an athletic person and had to shovel. That's the little dirt path I was... Not just a baby zombie, but a baby zombie with gold boots. overpowered. So my base is just over there. But yeah, I need leather to be able to make books, to be able to make an enchanting table so I don't have to run to spawn every time I need to do enchanting. I'm too lazy to make a mob spawner, so I would of course run to spawn if I ever needed to level up or such. I should kill you, because I think I need black ink to make the handle of the sword above my base more. Wow, 5 ink sacs each time because of looting 3. Of course, I did not make this sword, someone just randomly gave me it on the server. Direfox referred to it as femboy privileges. Titty, titty. Oh, and that's the tree that got blown up. I think Dire mentioned that. And they said the fence got destroyed and they had to use a different type of fence because that's all the wood they had. Which is fine. But I'll replace it with the regular wood. Just because that will bug me. Meow. I wonder if he took all of the cobble or not. I mentioned he could. Yep. I dug out that whole place underneath. And I don't plan on using granite for anything, so that's just standing around. Black concrete I do still have. You can put the dirt in there. Where do you want? Decent amount of leather, actually. I'm not sure if I cooked some potatoes. Yes, I did. Block of coal. I should sleep because then the phantoms will also stop attacking me. Oh, do I have some spruce fence to fix the thing the creeper broke? That's now stuck in my head. I almost thought that was a creeper for a split second, then recognized it was not. New oak sapling there. Wow. I need more gold, I feel like, for doing the one handle thing. 2 blocks of redstone to make it look like it's a gem in the pommel of it. I probably only need the 1 stack to climb up. Did I do the roof completely in here? I don't think I did. Yeah, I most certainly did not. I wanted the roof to be blue because then it looks a bit like the sky in this little park area that I make. And this is the fortune pickaxe that I do want to... What is it? I did make an anvil. I want to combine it with the other pickaxe once I've used it a little bit. Maybe I'll use it on like a single one of these stacks and then combine it with the other one, because then it gets the unbreaking, which will increase it by a lot more. I like how the world looks from high up. So you can see the big sword. I'll make the handle bigger, and then I want to make a little gold pommel with 2 red dots in it. I wonder what planet you'll go to next. I have no idea. Penacony, I like the fact that, or whatever, I liked how out there it was, different than stuff I was used to. I at least know in Genshin, I want to go to like a fire area. I know the next Archon area in Genshin probably will be fire, but I'm hoping we'll actually go to somewhere that'll be like lava and blasted black rock. They could do that in Honkai too, and I'd like it, just because it's different. Okay, looks like that barely damaged my pickaxe. So maybe I can do all 3 after all. I died on this server doing this before, because, what was it? Hi Frenchie, how are you doing? Because I had not slept in a while, and I did this, and it turned to nighttime, and a phantom almost knocked me off the pillar, so I quickly logged out, and I waited like 30 seconds, logged in, logged out again. Waited 30 seconds, logged in, no one still had slept. It seemed like no one was sleeping through the night. So I took 2 seconds to quickly type sleep, and that was all it took for a phantom to knock me off and plummet to my death. I could not reach the water. You're doing good, just about to get some sleep. Wanted to say hi. I appreciate it. I hope you get yourself a good sleep and a nice rest. Naughties. Are you crafting the mines? I am not. Oh, I thought you were talking about like the mine railroad going between our places. I am crafting the mines. I just finished with Viscera Cleanup for the day, and so I'm just working on the little project I have in this right now. How are you doing tonight, Donkers? Donkapalooza. Dun, dun, dun. Personally, you want to go to Punklore? Oh, true. I just did that side quest the other day. Waiting for you to fall. I mean, I could. There's water right there. I could try to jump into it, but then that would make it annoying to mine all this stuff again. I did talk about falling recently, though. Yo! Hi, Zaylor. How are you tonight? Crunchy ASMR. I keep joking about ASMR. Seer? Oh, Gremlin. I was like, what emote is that? You have many companion missions. I do too. I've only recently been trying to knock out most of my side quests and companion missions this past week or two. I've been trying to catch up on Genshin stuff and getting all these gems so that I could get a certain 5-star weapon that was in the banner. And since I was spending my time just AFK going through lots of Genshin dialogue, I decided I'd be doing that with Honkai too. You're doing good, but you're just vibing with peeps today. Nice. How are you doing? I am doing well. The snow from the other day is already starting to melt. I'm not planning on really doing anything for Easter. I bought a little chocolate or 2 to give to my mom just because. I don't think she got me anything because we're not really doing anything for it. My brother lives in Quebec. My sister spends most of her time with her husband's family. My dad is a loner. So most holidays just feel like it's me and my mom any days. Maybe we'll buy like a little cake at the store or something like that. But otherwise, we just gonna vibe. I'm hoping, since it's the end of the month, I'm hoping maybe the person I hired will work on my character design. I paid a little bit for character design of a female character, because I eventually want to get a female model. Hi, Downer. I don't think they've worked on it this month, though, because every day they're doing some, like, singing thing, where they do a different song every day of March. I hope you two have fun then, treasure that stuff. I do. I already worry my mom's having some mental issues, like anxiety problems, and I'm wondering if, like, her mental health is deteriorating as she gets older, because she's, like, 60 now. Adventuring VA is nothing like venturing. Okay, and so I can combine those 2 pickaxes back at base. I'm gonna make like a park underground in my little mountain. So you go down all these stone steps, and even though you're in the mountain, suddenly there's a grassy area with a big tree in the middle, and big stone, blue stone sky, etc. I just like the idea of that. I remember my uncle going to one of the mines at one point for business. He didn't actually work in the mine, but he had to do like legal stuff for them. And he mentioned that you went on an elevator that literally, like a giant elevator, that literally spent an hour going downwards before it would reach the mines. I'm like, I'm not typically claustrophobic, but that would absolutely freak me out, I feel like. And apparently they hollow out some big areas down there, like almost as big as a cathedral, because that helps alleviate some people's feelings of being trapped, etc. Because then you just go into this giant room and you take a breather, like, oh, okay, it's not going to crush me, etc. I know this is my fortune pickaxe, but I just don't care. I feel like I have more than enough blue clay for it. Or concrete, not clay. I haven't touched my Warhammer models in a couple weeks, or at least like 2. Since I got into trying to get through the Genshin stuff and everything, I've been spending my spare time doing that instead. Has to be done in the proper order. What models are you working on? One, I'm trying to clean up the white on, what is it? I did some basic ages ago. I painted some Tyranids, some of my first models, but I painted the more interesting, what is it? The elite units and the Carnifex and stuff. And so I ended up painting the G-Stealers white, covering them with some red ink or whatever it's called, and then never got around to cleaning up the red ink, like re-highlighting all the edges. So I was in the middle of doing that, as well as somewhat working on a, what is it called? One of those Nightwalker things for the Adeptus Mechanicus that came with one of the box sets that I bought 2 years ago. I keep saying that at some point I plan on uploading photos and putting them in my Discord. Out of the models I've got painted, I've stripped the paint off some of the early models I've done, a bunch of the early models I've done actually, because I did a poor job. But out of the ones I do have properly done are some of the Adeptus Mechanicus, like Rangers, as well as the Tech Priest with them. What is it called? A Space Marine Intercessor Squad. I'm partially done some Orcs. I've like done everything except a couple of the parts on them that need like technical paints to add on. I did the Goblins too that came with one of the Age of Sigmar boxes. Got this. You spent the last week farming mats for Acheron. Now you gotta save for Sam or Fuzon rerun whenever that comes first. Have they announced that Sam would be a character? Because I automatically assumed he would, just because his one ability in the fight already looks like an ultimate being used by a character, and B, he's too well designed or fleshed out to just be like a random enemy type thing that you fight. Oh, they are confirmed? Okay, good. And then enemies can only spawn in 2 tall, high blocks. So I'll just block some of the stuff off like that, so that I know mobs can't spawn above. Okay, and then only one more row after this, for the roof at least. And then I'll have to find things to make the floor out of. I want to go into the nether with I want to get Silk Touch on a pickaxe and be able to get some of that grassy netherite from the forest zones in the nether. Because I think that'd be prettier than just basic grass. since it has a blue or red texture up top. Oops. I probably can break this and go down now, since I mainly left that spot up because of the roof. And it'll probably be a spruce tree that I put in the center, like a 4-block wide one. Possibly bigger if I just make it manually. And it'll go all the way up to the roof. Yggdrasil, the life tree. And if this does look tacky, then I'll just have to replace the roof with something else. Okay, so let's break this stuff for now. I could always put glass over top of this stuff too and maybe add a different effect to it, make it look shinier. And I plan on leaving those 2 rows as stone, so that there's a bit of an edge to the bottom. Getting some new cobblestone. Not like it's rare or anything like that, but I had almost a full double-sided chest, and I think Dyer took it to go through a lava area for the, what is it, the minecart to my base that he was making. Hoy again, Wibble Sunny. What are you up to tonight? Are you still playing Dead by Daylight? Because I saw you doing that earlier. You're still grinding in DBD, fair. Are you working on the tomes or whatnot then? Because I feel like I doubt that you're grinding like ranking points. I've never heard about you trying to get to a high rank in that. You're trying to finish the event, it ends in the... Oh, okay. Isn't it an Easter event? I would think an Easter event would go on longer than Easter Day itself. But what do I know? Oh no, it's a Blood Moon event. They've done those a few times. And are you streaming tomorrow? Because I believe you stream Sundays, right? That's one of the days that you do. You should be able to finish it with one more game. Okay, and all these torches will fall down when I go to the other part. Yes, you are streaming tomorrow. Is it going to be Dead by Daylight again, or do you have something else? Have you streamed or even played the Dead by Daylight dating sim, Hooked on You? Because Sleepless streamed that like a week or 2 ago. And you can do a longer stream because no school Monday. Poggers, Party and Sunny stream, all-nighter. Oh, you don't have the dating sim? I wonder how much it is. And I find it funny that they created that, because apparently in like polls, one of the most asked for things in game was like sex or, you know, sexy outfits. And I'm like, in a game like Dead by Daylight, why would they ever add something like that? But because people asked them or jokingly asked them so much, they were like, you know what, let's just make a dating sim. And it actually turned out well. Oh, I need to put a new stone there. That's gonna bug me. Before I forget, I should actually do it. Oh, you gotta plan your birthday stream? When is your birthday? If you don't mind my asking, and I'm most certain you do not. You turn 22 on the 11th? Oh snap, happy early birthday, Sunny. I'm gonna make a note of that. Note acquired. So I'm technically 2 years older then, since I'll be turning 24 in June. You're thinking of doing a birthday stream for that Friday? Nice, nice, nice. You want to raise money to get Baldur's Gate? Oh,
Not
okay,
even
that
sure
makes
how
sense.
sown people can't play without chisel.
Hi, Tablespoon. How are you doing tonight? Oh, that computer can actually stream it. So that's why you didn't buy it previously, because you didn't want to just play it on your own. Or I mean, you know, without streaming it. Not even sure how some people can play without... Yeah, oh, it corrected it to can't. Fortnite? I haven't been into Fortnite lately for some reason. Oh, but you're referring to Sunny playing it. If you get Baldur's Gate, are you going to play it with other people? Because again, I know Sleepless has done that, but then that's ended up making it so that the game takes forever to complete, because you have to wait on all the other people. You might go back and forth. Does that mean you have 2 different campaigns going at once? Or can you advance the story without the people you were playing with in a co-op game? Your first game you played on Dad's PC has like 50 hours solo? Oh, so does that mean your dad has the game? Yes, you could likely play it for free then. There is a family sharing thing. I actually have it set up so my original Steam account that has like a reference to my real name is shared with my Kaneko Sashoko account. Nobody... Oh, he has it on Epic, not on Steam. Never mind then. My apologies. I doubt Epic lets you share it. Yeah, that's where the problem lies. It might be better not to have glowstone and just have a full blue roof and then put like soul torches that are blue up there. Oh, you got the family sharing already. Good, good, good. And you can still play XCOM or such. I need to itch my hand. Hi, Asterisk. How are you doing tonight? But yeah, I'm hoping with the new month starting, I'm hoping that the person I hired for character design will start on it. It's been a month since I commissioned them, but they do it as a hobby, so I think they say that it takes like anywhere from 1 to 3 months for them to actually do it. But I put up a mood board, I got a bunch of ideas I liked. I'm going to have someone do a character design for a female character, and then I've been saving up money and I want to commission a female model. And then I would eventually have to save up for rigging too. So even if I get the character design back, even if I later get the model back, it'll still be a long time before actually debuting something like that for stream. You're sleepy and relaxing. Nice, nice, nice. You could have relaxed at corpse disposal earlier, because I was playing Viscera Cleanup. Viscera, or whatever it's called. Viscera? I don't know. Furball corrected me once and I can't even remember. Welcome back from ad jail to anybody. Viscera? Like that? Viscera Cleanup Detail. Sasha, what's up, Sailor? I'll try my best to remember that. Almost done this. I don't know if at some point if I'll want the walls to be made of a different color, but for now I'm making them of regular rock. Were you working earlier today, asterisk? And I don't like the granite, so I'll use that to fill the hole. Okay, that's all done for now. I'll have to remake the floor, but I have to get like a silk touch pickaxe to get that dirt that I want that has the other colored grass. Although I could just put regular grass for the first part if I wanted to. You tried getting on your laptop, but the power inverter is borked and you forgot your mouse at home, so you have the day off.
Chibi redeem when?
Whenever you ask. Oh, and it's already goth mode. I feel like leaving it on. I'm not even going to make you waste your points. You had it pulled up, just waiting. You're actually going to tweet because you tried fixing your audio issue for headphones, right? And you had to remove your whole surround speakers out of place just to find out the reason there was no audio wasn't because the surround speakers were collected. But you somehow hit mute on your keyboard and you had to reach the volume control on your keyboard again. So you spent like 30 minutes just trying to find the problem, and it's just this simple thing. That is rough. Anyway, you can hop on DVD. These randoms are making getting iridescent emblems impossible. Okay, so I want to make the handle bigger on that. And then, like I said, I want to make like a pommel to it out of gold, and then the redstone as a gem. Everyone is cool. Pass it on. There's just my basic crops for sustenance, etc. Well, I mean, aside from the sugarcane, that's for my library for the enchanting book eventually. Oh, the rain stopped. Sears a god at DBD, and this is definitely not an excuse to play with him. Absolutely not. I mean, who would want to play with Sear? Sundere. Catboy. Hi, Mayhaps. How are you doing tonight? Mayhaps you are well? Question mark. And then I wait a second to see if that's actually for the person or not, because some people have been asking me to do it for other people. But you are a very good boy, Zaylor. Thank you for coming to my streams. Thank you for being you. I do appreciate you. So, good boy, Zaylor. Good boy. No, but how are you? I'm doing well. I'm just vibing right now. Hi Sasha, daily reminder that your chibi model is cute. Thank you. But I think my regular model is cute too. And you're gonna be like, of course it is, but I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Okay, if I want more gold, I could go into the nether because I now have this looting pickaxe. I kind of don't want to take my chest plate into the nether though, because I'm worried I will die or do something stupid. That's neat. Who is Onion? Oh, Blame the Onions is a friend of mine. Your regular model is cuter. True, that's true, but we already do that, didn't we? We did. So let's go get some gold in the nether. Oh, I have raw gold too. So maybe I don't need to. Because yes. Oh, why should we president them? I can't even remember anymore. They said they were going to do something, and we were like, yeah, that makes sense. Let's make them president. They were like, when I'm president, I'll make it so they can't do this and that anymore. It's been a little too boring trying to figure out what to do today. You should learn to draw and become an artist. We were talking about that earlier tonight. Hi there, Awoo. How are you tonight? Learn to rig and draw, then become a VTube artist and make all the big bucks. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is 8. And this goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then I want to make the pommel around it. And I don't even know if I should make the hilt as wide as the blade. I feel like the hilt normally isn't as wide as the blade, that's why I only made it too long. But then it feels like it doesn't stick out as much. So I don't know if I should do something like that and make it seem like there's more depth to it.
Sasha, do you like bald cats?
Yeah, I'd say so. The Sphinx cats. I do think they look kind of scrunkly, but at the same time, there's nothing wrong with a bit of scrunkle. The hairless Sphinx or whatnot. And let's see if that adds a bit of depth to the hilt. You want a bald cat so you can name it Beerus from Dragon Ball Z. Can you make gold half blocks? I feel like you can't. They can be evil sometimes. All cats can be evil
My
sometimes.
laptop has now blue screened twice. What even is this, lol?
Blue screen, obviously. Do you know what king slots are, Sasha? No, I do not think I've heard that phrase before. Yes, then the sword will have a pommel over it, and I have to make the first part 2 layers of gold just to make it stand out more. Cat's in my face, just like real life. 17 gold is not actually that much for making blocks, so I probably will have to go after all. Okay, and I've got the fortune pickaxe, and it's just I need to pick off some gold. For my son, I need a bunch. The only valuable thing I'm carrying, though, is my pickaxe. there's nether bricks over there. I feel like I already mined some gold over there, though. Now that I have fortune, I can also mine some this stuff, the quartz. Make sure there's no gas or such. Oh, there's that. Yep, piglin. Oh, and I didn't even bring my iron sword with me. King slot is when you hold the primary slot for your category when you're streaming. Basically, you're getting the most interaction. Oh, okay. I have never heard that before. Do I have the king slot for Minecraft? Oh, snap. I doubt it. I'm sure there's like 1,000 Minecraft streamers at all times. I haven't seen any mobs come through this portal yet, but I'm still slightly paranoid about it, so... Okay, that's the gold dude. Oh, and they dropped their enchanted crossbow. Piercing one. Not very good, but I mean better than nothing. Okay, this does not... Oh, it goes over there, I guess. I don't think I have any basalt and obsidian, but I don't really need it right now, so I'm not concerned. Arson raid! Hi, hello, local arsonist. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a great night. Were you playing Minecraft as well? Shout out a local arsonist. Man, that sounds ominous. That sounds like someone I should not be shouting out. No offense meant, I'm just teasing. But I hope you had a nice night. Oh, modded Minecraft. What mods were you using? Hello to anybody new here from the raid. My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I'm using my chibi model right now. And I stream every night. So if you're ever bored when Arsonist isn't on, you'll find me just vibing and playing whatever game has caught my interest. Let's make sure there's no gas or such. I just want to go across to check for gold over here. Netherrack is easy to break. I don't have the efficiency enchant on this pickaxe, sadly. Otherwise I could break that stuff almost instantly. But anyone from the raid, if it's so late, you need to go to bed, you need to wind down or anything like that, feel free. I do appreciate anybody that sticks around and raid and lurks, blah. But I also understand how it can be once you're done streaming and everything like that. Especially this late at night. At least late at night for me. Okay, I'm getting quartz. But I need gold. Now I've got looting 3, so I should get lots of it when I actually find it. Whoa, good lord. Let's say that the average view of your stream is 75, and for you streaming at a low peak at that night for view, that 75 could be the top stream for the category. Normally that lands you on the recommended page and gets you more views and interactions. Okay, that makes sense. I do not expect to ever reach that myself. At least not anytime soon. I'm guessing it's more popular categories that get put there too, like Minecraft. Not some of the small games I've played, like Viscera Cleanup. Hidden enchanted sword, even if it's gold, it can hit hard, because I think this server's on hard mode. Thank God you have slight more range than they do. Oh, not always, so sometimes those smaller games do too. They only have a crossbow. Oh, there's another fortress. I feel like that nether fortress is probably being looted already. I'll still go into it. Oh, actually, I'm far enough away from spawn, so there's a chance that it's not looted. Although, actually, yes, there's some stuff all over, so I don't know what's going on. Bro, the automatons are getting a buff? How so? Yours would appear at the top of the category if someone searches by game. Well, of course, by the game specifically. There's some gold. Gunships, giant walkers, new Hulk variants. Ooh. I kind of like the idea of the gunships. I don't know how I feel about the giant walkers. I most certainly do not like more Hulk types because I already dislike the Hulks. But I feel like the gunships would be a cool addition. And 2 new operations. Like major operations. Hydrate. Thank you, Leora. Okay, the ghast walked away. I think it's because I pushed them, they got jumped backwards. I jumped them! I don't have my looting sword, or I bet they'd all give the magma cream. And I believe these guys can't hurt you, but they can push you around. Taking out a giant cannon and a gunship spawner. I think that would be an operation or just a new map side objective. I feel like that would just be a map side objective, like how taking out the, whatchamacallit, the stalker layers, but instead it would be a gunship place. Every small step leads to success that way, though. There's more gold. Like right over here. Yes, just a little bit. So like 9 is a single bar. So then I need what, like 81 or something close to that, or slightly less? Or like 72 or such to have a single block of gold. Oh, and this isn't another fortress, this is a bastion. That's why it looks so wonky. My bad. Though these can supposedly have really cool loot in them. I'm not sure if I found a bastion yet. I think I've seen them, but... I don't think I can break these without, without Silk Touch. Was that just lava? Something like that. I don't expect anything would be downwards, but I have to check everywhere. You're just zombies. I don't know if this is the real way up or not, but I feel like not leaving torches after all since I'll probably just jump off the top of it. I can't even use my water in the nether, so I don't know why I have it with me. I just know it was on my toolbar before I went in here. They all seem to have these crossbows, which I actually like. And there's one of the places with the red dirt I was talking about. Like, you can see the top of it there. I'll make a note where this place is, and then if I want, I can come back and get that fancy gold. I saw the chest there, the gold designed stuff. Banner pattern snout. Scout armor trim. Or snout armor trim. That's what a bastion is, you have to look up. But yeah, they added these bastions a while ago. I just never saw one when I was in the nether on my hardcore saves. But I believe it's like the home base of these pig people. And I know it's supposed to have decent treasure in it, like enchanted diamond. There's a block of gold there. Trying to make the place less dangerous. It looks like there's a whole wall of this though, so it's probably not worth doing. That guy has a bow. Make this wider in case I need to run. I knew it! I knew it! I heard a footstep. I heard a thud behind me. I only had my enchanted pickaxe though, so I did not have anything super valuable. I think I made enough of a path that I can go up there without worrying though. My wooden pickaxe from the start of the game. Big oof. Nah, it's fine. Oh god, can I even remember where it was? I'm not even wearing armor, which is a bad idea. But I'm pretty sure this is on like hard mode. So yeah, the stuff like those pigs, especially with the sword, when it's enchanted, they can hit like a truck. The only important thing, I guess, was that snout armor trim, which I don't think I ever would have used. And then I had my diamond fortune pickaxe. Oh, of course. Does the pigment trade for gold, though? They do if you throw gold or whatever at them. The timer should only start on my items if I'm actually close by them. And then it's like you have 5 minutes or something. I maybe should create armor, or at least like a sword to kill stuff. You have to, what is it? You have to be wearing gold armor. I think it's like if you're wearing a piece of gold armor, which now that you've said that makes me think, oh, I've got gold armor here. I never thought of that at all, but I believe the piglins will leave you alone if you're wearing gold armor. That might not be the case if you're in their bastion, though. The bastion's their home, and so maybe they'll defend that with their life no matter who you are. Yeah, like he's just chilling now. Okay, I got my potatoes back. Fire username, by the way. Thank you. Also, thank you for the follow, Lucas. I do appreciate it. Sasha Kaineko. It basically just means Sasha the pet cat. Or the domestic cat. This is just my chibi model, though. I don't normally look like this. And right now, I am racing to get my stuff back. And it's mainly just the pickaxe that I want. I don't particularly care about the banner. Thank you for the head pat, asterisk. Yep, and it looks like even in their base they don't mind me. So it's too bad I didn't wear that beforehand. Then again, I wasn't planning on finding one of these, it just sort of happened. I saw that my pickaxe did not land in the lava. Is he chasing me? He is. Okay, so that's not a regular penguin. That's like a defender or something. And he doesn't seem to be able to get up where I am. Hi, Doctor Strange. How are you tonight? Okay, so I got the smithing pattern, I got my diamond pickaxe. That's all that was really important that I had. When they have an axe too, that's why he was able to hit so hard. So piglins wearing black will still fight me. Oh, dirt, so maybe someone was here? Question mark? Because this seems like something a player would have done. But my base is so far away from other people's. Like, well, 1,000 blocks is less than the nether. Yeah, good puppy. I at least got the one chest that whoever was here did not. And it vaguely looks like a place up there. Oh, no, 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 no. Of course, of course. Of course, and I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Okay, I got out of the lava, thank God. I just need to get out of there. Because it's not worth it. They shouldn't attack me because of the gold armor. Unless one of those black clothed ones do. I'll just go back to farming gold outside for the pommel of that big sword. So if you make a fire on soul sand, it makes the blue fire, just like the soul torch. That makes sense. I remember exactly the way I went this time. Not that I got much farther than the previous time. Upsy-daisy. Which is like upsy-daisy, but not. Okay, I should just be in here as long as one of those black-cloaked pigs did not respawn. Does not seem like it. There's the valuable pickaxe. I heard a roar, so I'm just making sure it's not like staring me down. I don't see the snout pattern. So the snout armor pattern, one of the two valuable things, may have been destroyed. What is that? Is that like a quartz slab? I think it is, which is proof that someone was in fact here before. Because that is definitely something that could not just randomly gen here. Yeah, one of like the only missing items is one of the only two good items. But I will ditch this place for now. I came from over there, I'm pretty sure. Oh, gold back here. And gold is literally what I wanted anyways, so... I like how they added in those forests in here, because the wood works the same way the wood above ground is for making stuff, so you can still make a crafting table, etc. if you're trapped in here. So we were over there. Since I'm here, I might as well break some of this. But we mainly want the gold. Oh, it's actually 3:09 my time. Wow. I should get some gold and then just run back to base. Heck, Zodiac Signs, what's your favorite Honkai Star Rail OST? I don't actually know them off by heart, like the names of songs. But they do have a few bangers. Not enough that I've ever looked them up to add to like my phone for listening to while I'm sleeping or anything like that. I feel like one of my favorite video game soundtracks though was the amusement park theme from Nier Automata or Automata. I know you can put a saddle on and tame those lava walker things, and that they get cold if they're not actually in lava and will eventually die. My awkwardly placed nether portal. Whoa! Okay, we filling that. Like 40% of the songs are made by the guy who composed Nier Automata's soundtrack? That's actually hilarious. Well, not hilarious, but that's ironic right after I say that. That and that. Okay, I do have more of those, what are they called? Mushrooms than I thought. Or, oh, I was just holding on to that to fuse with my other thing eventually. My hand twitched at the last second there. I was going to drop that block off. I'll actually hold on to that. Two blocks of gold. Oh, I have to actually make the gold bars. There we go. Okay, so I have 5 gold things, which is still not enough, so sometime I'll have to go farm more of that when I have more time on stream. I don't know much about out of stream. So I am going to wind down for now because it's a little past 3 AM my time. Comet's still on. Profiteer's on. Baka's on. I feel like we can go right out to Palm because we just collabed with them the other day. I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to bed soon though. I feel like they're just vibing for now, but still, we'll go bug them. I don't know if they'll be up longer or not. You can hear the echo from my stream that switched back to me. Use your Ocaron? Will do. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Maybe. But good night, Curl. Good night, Onion. Good night, Siri. Good night, anybody in chat. Thank you to Spoon for the raid. Thank you for everybody coming and vibing with me tonight. I'll play something tomorrow different. Maybe I'll play Helldivers 2 at the end. We'll see. It depends how I feel. But I'm here every night, so see you around. Peace out. Peace out, nerds.